All right, everyone. So this is an example reading that I did recently. I'm going crazy with the Bolognese tarot. I think it's great. It's one of the greatest systems that I've ever worked with. It's just so much fun. And the question was asked by a man if a friend of his was gay. So before we get started, I just wanted to address something. Some people consider it immoral to talk about other people's lives during a reading. They try to focus on the querent's life. So I don't think it's immoral. I think that our life is interconnected with the life of everyone else in our environment, and so it's normal to ask about them. Of course, we have to be discreet because we are entering into people's lives, and so we need to be able to tiptoe around their life without destroying them. Of course, it depends on who is asking the question. In this case, I don't think the person was just curious, so it doesn't matter. He's not going to go after his friend with a torch because he's gay or not gay. So let's look at this spread. It's a 13 card spread. I've talked about it in my article recently on the website. And as I said, it's not a spread specifically for the Bolognese Tarot, but it has extra rules, as it were, for the Bolognese Tarot, which I'm going to talk about. So first of all, it's a yes or no question. So the tradition says that we have to look for the death card because the death card confirms that it's a yes. And in this case, we have the death card here in the spread at the bottom. But I also said in my article that we want to really interpret the spread. Let's not just focus on a coin toss, that is the death card appearing or not appearing. We always have to interpret the spread. So let's have a look at this one. The first thing we notice is that the thought card is here. This is the thoughts of the querent, or rather, in this case, it's not the thoughts of the querent, it's the thoughts of the subject, so of the person that we are investigating. And what we see here, the first thing that caught my eye was that there is the temperance card, love, and a woman, then his thoughts, and then a man. So I don't think that this person is gay in the traditional sense. I think that this person might be perhaps bi, because we see that he has probably been in love with a woman in the past. I say in the past because we have the card of time at the beginning, and I have found that usually when it comes up in the first row or in the second one, it can talk about the past. So he still has memories about a woman that he liked in the past. However, we also see that this person, let's look at the column here. This is very telling. We have a man, which I don't know if in this case is an actual person or it's more the idea of man in this person's mind, because this spread talks very much about the person's mind, because the mind card, the thought card is here. And we have love, the Ace of Wands. Together, these are a relationship. Then we have the Ace of Wands with the Chariot, which is the bed card. And of course, together they represent intercourse or passion, if you want. No, actually, no, not passion, because the Ace of Wands and the Devil represent passion. So this column essentially tells us that this person has attraction to men as well as women. Although I would have to say, I think that this person probably leans more towards men. Maybe he can be attracted romantically to women, but he can only have a more complete relationship with men because we have love and the intimate part as well. So yeah, the death card is confirmed in this sense, although the cards talk about a more complex picture if you want. There are other cards here in the spread that frankly I don't think need to be addressed because, as I talked about in the past, we don't have to focus on each single card. We just need to focus on where the answer is. And in this case, the answer is here and here. And everything else are just details that if we had the person in front of us, we might talk about and try to understand, but in this case, they're just background noise. Okay, so this was it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.